today to take on the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Cup game. And guess who's going to be returning? Ayo Dosunmu will be back for this team as well. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this. What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this content today, y'all. And the Chicago Bulls are taking the court today to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really excited about this game, especially now that we know that Ayo Dosunmu will be making his return to the Chicago Bulls today. We've been missing him for the last couple of games. We'll get Ayo back. He is on a 24-minute restriction in this game, and the reason why they're doing that is to preserve him for the back-to-back, since we do take on the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow as well. So they wanted him to be able to play in both those games, so that's why they have him on the minutes restriction. But that's good. We need as many bodies out there. We've been missing Ayo's defense and his energy as well for this Bulls team. So the fact that we get him back out there on the court, that's going to be big for this team today. So let's see what the Bulls can do, man. Let's see what they're able to do. Let's see how they can get it done today. But I am super, super excited about this game. The Bulls have won their one and only NBA Cup game up to this point. They did win it. They did win it with a 10-minute point differential. Keep in mind, in the NBA Cup, point differential matters as far as standings, and it could become the difference in regards of a team finishes with the same amount of wins. They look at that point differential and that margin being the thing that separates it. So, we'll see what happens today. I don't need a blowout or anything, and I don't expect one. The Milwaukee Bucks are coming into this game 5-3. They're a really deep team that plays really well. Now, while Giannis is the only player on this team that is averaging over 20 points per game, he's actually averaging over 32 per game. He's a legit MVP candidate so far this season. But they do have 6 other players averaging in double figures. Only one player averaging over 15 points. But again, because of that, the offense can come from just about anywhere against the Milwaukee Bucks team. So that's what you got to look out for. Now, the benefit of it is that while the Bucks they hit the three-pointers at a really good percentage, they are towards the bottom of the league as far as assists, right? So the ball can stick with that Milwaukee Bucks team. And that's where the Bulls are going to have to try to make it the difference for them in their favor. And the Bucks they rank towards the bottom of a lot of areas. They give up some of the most opponent second chance points, some of the most points off turnover, some of the most fast break points, and they're not really a good rebounding team. Part of that being Miles Turner, as a 7-footer, averages 6.5 rebounds per game. And we complain about Patrick Williams averaging 4, right? So the Milwaukee Bucks, as good as they are, and I want to make no mistake about it, respect your opponent. The Milwaukee Bucks have been a good team to start off this season. As good as they are, though, they are still a team that is susceptible to just being outworked. And that's where the Bulls have to try to make the name for themselves today. That's where the Bulls have to try to make this a game in their favor. If you can outwork the Milwaukee Bucks, you can win a game. And we know that this is a Chicago Bulls team that puts in that work. They fight hard as a team. And if this team does do those things that they do well as a team, as far as the rebounds and those type of things, that's where this team can take advantage of this Bucks team at. So let's see if the Bulls can do it, man. I have some faith in the Chicago Bulls, as they have earned that with the way that they've been playing this season. And I think we're going to continue, playing well. Now, that doesn't mean that you're always going to win every game that you play well in, right? You don't always win every game that you play well in. You don't always lose every game that you play bad in either, right? But the Bulls need to come in this one, and they need to work. And if they work, they're going to have a chance to win this game. And that's really what this team has shown over the course of this young season so far, is that they are willing to put in the goddamn work. Keep doing that. You're going to have an opportunity. You're going to have a shot to win some basketball games. Let's hope that the Chicago Bulls can do that today. If they do, there may be one on the other side of this for them. And so we'll see what happens when it comes down to that. How you guys feeling, though, about this game? It seems like a lot of people are excited about it, rightfully so. We got this one from Tyler. He says, Ayo comes back. Let's go. Listen, hope so, bro. Bulls going 7-1. One thing that I don't like to do is I don't like to, and that probably is a bit as far as me just being a little bit of just a little concerned sometimes, right? Is that I don't want to just predict a win because they're my team. You got to go out there, you got to work. Things aren't always as easy for you as what it could seem on paper. So again, the Bulls got to take advantage of it today, and let's hope that they can. Yo, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you in the building. We got UFOs in the. Can y'all hear me? Okay. The mic levels, they aren't quite where I like them to be. So there's that. But let me know if you guys can hear me okay, or if it's too loud. Let me know that too. Is Kobe ever coming back like that? Well, I don't know where you've been, DeAndre, but yeah, they've announced it. He's coming back between that window of us playing Utah Jazz and when we go on the West Coast trip. So he's coming back on that West Coast trip. We have 3 games that start on November 15th, I think, and that's around the time they're eyeing him to come back. He's been doing bike work. He's been doing getting up the conditioning and stuff this week. He'll be in practice on 5-on-5 starting next week. And then the plan is for him to return that week after there. So Kobe White is coming back real soon, DeAndre, real soon. Giannis always goes crazy in Chicago. We're playing in Milwaukee today. So there you go on that one. What's up, Haize? Hopefully, let's go Bulls. Hopefully we can get this dub. I hate the Bucks. Hopefully we get right in their faces and somebody takes out Bobby Portis. You know what? The Bucks are a team that I know there are rivals, but I don't hate the Bucks. Like, I have an ingrained hate for the Detroit Pistons. I have an ingrained hate for the New York Knicks. Like, that's just embedded in who I am as a person, right? When it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks, I guess because they were the little brother before they got Giannis, like, we used to go into Milwaukee and there'll be more Bulls fans in the stadium than Milwaukee Bucks fans. So maybe that's why I don't have like that huge hate for the Bucks like I do our other rivals. Like, I hate those other teams. The Bucks I don't necessarily hate. But I will say this, they've been kicking our ass for the last 10 years. So I want to go out here and get a goddamn dub. That's what I want to do. Let's hope the Bulls can take care of business there. Good evening, everyone. What's going on, Archangel? Glad to have you in the building. Let's go. Really want this cup win. You and everybody else. So there you go. How do you guys feel about the NBA Cup? I'd like to hear from you guys on that one. How you guys feel about the NBA Cup? Let's get another W at UC North. It hasn't been UC North in a minute, but let's hope we can make it. Haize, what up? What's going on, Davin? Glad to see you in the building. We got Jay Capone, the king of the South Sides, in the building. Says, Haize, what's the word? Let's keep walking down. Ops, brother. Hey, listen. Let's hope so. Flockavelli in the building. Says, need to make sure Rollins and the other role players don't go off on us. Giannis will be Giannis, especially against us. Yeah, Giannis is definitely going to be Giannis. Haven't watched any Bucks game this year, but I heard Turner didn't look great with the Bucks. True or not true? So here's the thing. Miles Turner's stats are terrible. He's not giving them shit offensively. But for what it's worth, they're 13 points per game. 13 points per 100 possessions better when he's on the court. So there's that part of it. Like, Miles Turner is one of those players that, like, it doesn't seem like he's himself, like he's found his rhythm in Milwaukee yet, but they're having success when he's on the court. So for whatever that's worth, I mean, that's what he's done so far. So I guess take that for how you will. Shay in the building says, Haize, I'm not going to lie. Tonight's game should be centered around Vooch. I believe he has the mismatch against Turner, although Turner is a shot blocker. Yeah, I mean, Turner's averaging 2.5 blocks per game, I think the last time I checked. I don't know if he's still averaging that, but that was the last time I checked. But, we'll see what the Bulls can do against him. They are going to try to guard that paint really well, though. So you got to be prepared for that one. Bulls by 20 Haize with another teaspoon of Vegemite. I mean, listen, I'm not the only way that I'm doing I only did a raw Vegemite because we came back from 24 points down. I don't know who the fuck y'all think I am, but I am not taking raw Vegemite every single time now. No, that's not the new standard, y'all. That was for that one specific purpose. And today, if Josh Giddey does get another triple-double, it'll just be normal, some toast with butter and Vegemite. That's how we're going to do that one. Big Papa says, damn, still go Bulls. Continue to play as a team, move the ball, we got this. I mean, yeah, give efforts on both sides of the ball, right? That's what you need to do. If you do that, you're usually in a good position to try to win some basketball games. If we come out playing hard and playing with high intensity, I believe the Bulls can win this game. Just don't come out the way you did against Philly. I mean, I feel where you're coming from on that one. Now it's lower. I didn't even touch it. See, this is why I hate the SM7B. Because why did it get lower? I didn't even touch anything. Is it lower, like too low? Or does it sound good? Is it good low? Like I don't know. I don't know what that means. Do not get yourself down by 20 and take this team seriously because lighting doesn't strike twice in Chicago. Listen, King Cap says what gives you that impression? The Milwaukee Bucks are a terrible defensive team. Terrible. And just because they got Giannis doesn't mean we're getting cooked. Like I hate to tell you, even if Giannis scores 34 points, if we slow down everything else around him, it's not going it's still gonna be tough for them to win this game. NBA Cup is no. I think the NBA. I listen. I shared that opinion when they first announced this in-season tournament. But if you go and look at these games, like even if you don't care about the cup aspect of it, these games have been really entertaining. These teams have been taking these games seriously, very seriously. So, I don't hate the NBA Cup because it's been really good basketball, really good basketball. Drip stay killing it with the gear. Listen, they don't call me Drip for nothing, and you can tell black people made this. This hoodie is silk lined. Satin lined. You know, black people. If the part that touches your hair is satin, it was some niggas that did this. It was some niggas that made this shit. Now it's by a company called Too Hype is the name of the company that makes this one. I think they got their NBA contract last year. That's when I first got this hoodie. So I think they are like there's two black-owned officially NBA licensed apparel companies. This was the second company to ever be officially black-owned apparel company to ever be officially licensed by the NBA. So they always got my support. I supported that because of that. I do not have a deal with – I take that back. They are actually part of my merch deal. There you go on that one. I had to stop talking for a minute. I was like, I don't have a deal. No, I do have a deal with them. But it's part of a larger deal. But there you go on that one. I think the NBA brings some excitement to the game. I know it keeps me engaged during the season. The NBA Cup, you mean? Yeah. I mean, the NBA Cup, like I said, even if you just want to watch it from the standpoint of just basketball, these have been some really good basketball games. So I've enjoyed the NBA Cup a lot more than I thought it was going to be. We got Robert Williams in the building. Says, excited for tonight, man. How you doing, Haize? I'm doing mostly okay. Mostly okay. I'm also a little embarrassed about the potential excitement I feel doing well in the season tournament. I mean, the one thing that I just worry about, right, and this is just a concern for me, is that if the Bulls win the in-season tournament, and I'm not saying that we got a lot more games before we can say that we're going to win this thing. I do think if the Bulls win and go 2-0 in group play, you sit yourself in a pretty nice chance to at least be a wild card if you're able to do that, right? But I just feel like AK is just going to use that as like, see? Let's go ahead and re-sign everybody now. It's like it's in-season tournament. Calm down. Like, I'm going to be excited if the Bulls win it, but it's just like, I know AK, nobody gets as excited about stuff like that as AK, and I just know AK is going to be like, we just won the NBA Cup. What y'all got to say now, bitches? And be like, act, bro. Come on, man. Chill out a little bit, bro. Chill out. To answer your question about the NBA Cup, too many gimmicks. I hate Adam Silver's version of the NBA. Honestly, I'm ready for the play-in stuff to end too. I liked it a bit, but I think it's ran its course. I completely disagree, but I mean you're right to your opinion. I mean, I think that both have created some excitement. I think the NBA Cup has been exciting as like a midseason thing. I think the teams take it seriously. And as far as the play-in, I tell you what, the fact that we saw the Miami Heat go from play-in to conference finals, it's never going away. Like, it's at least not for a long time, it's not going to go away. And especially for a league that has talked about wanting parity as bad as the NBA has, I just don't see it going away. Again, could be wrong on that completely. And if I am, I'm not mad to admit that, but I just don't think it's going to go away anytime soon, personally. You're a machine. Come on, brother. No, listen. I am a machine, but that was nothing but excitement and pure ignorance that got me through taking a teaspoon of pure Vegemite. Like, that was crazy. I should have took 14 shots after that. The taste of Vegemite, of the raw Vegemite, did not leave my palate until probably about 4 hours later. Like, it was just always a hint of Vegemite with everything that happened the next 4 hours. It was a little rough there. The reason why this team is so successful is the fact that no isolation basketball that much. Nobody's chasing stats. You're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong there at all. I love to see you still grounded, my brother Haize, a real fan of the game, but it won't be a season without our going at it in the comments. Oh, listen, Tay, we ain't going at it in the comments, bro. Like, at this point, and this isn't elitist or anything like that, y'all gonna have to come. At this point, I made this statement before. I am no longer going back and forth with anybody who said, and I'm not talking about you, Tay. This just generally. With two stupid people. Like, I'm not doing it. People are just basketball illiterate. Like, somebody straight up tried to have a conversation. They're like, see, luckily I know the game of basketball because Kobe White is exactly Ben Gordon. And I was like, you're stupid. You're dumb. You're objectively a fucking idiot. So why am I going to talk? The thing that the internet has done, right, is that the internet has put all of us in the same area. It used to be that the special people were off to their own area, and that us, the normal people, we got to do normal shit. Now, because of the internet, we all just jumbled up. And it's a lot of special people out there that should be in a room with a red helmet on that unfortunately now be trying to have basketball conversations. And I just be like, what made you think? What? Like the dude who was in the chat the other day, he was like, Zach LaVine and Kobe White are the same player. And then when I listed off all the ways that they were different in objective stats, they're the same player. Okay, you're stupid. Like, I'm just going to move on. We're just going to move on. Yo, Haize, what's the word? Let's keep stacking dubs. Love the culture shift around the squad as a whole. Begins with front office making better moves with the roster while they earn my trust back, not fully yet. Yeah, I mean, you got to have continued success. Continued success before you can earn my blind trust back, right? But I will say this. I feel the vision. I see the vision that they have for this team. I feel the vision. And I am really appreciative of just being able to even say and feel that about this team because it's been a while since we've been able to say that for sure. I meant to say I think that the NBA Cup is exciting for the NBA. Oh, yeah, I thought that's what you meant, Antoine. And I agree with you. I definitely agree with you there. Hopefully Modest and Okoro can stay out of foul trouble. Giannis definitely getting that whistle tonight. Giannis does get the whistle. He always gets the whistle. So, yeah. Your question about Kobe returning. Billy has mentioned multiple times that he is worried about Josh and Trey playing heavy minutes. We need Kobe to help keep up this level of play sustainably. Yeah, and listen, Kobe's going to have to sacrifice too. Even though Kobe, for the last 2 years since he's been a higher priority in the Bulls offense, has only averaged like 15 shots per game. But, there's going to be some games where Kobe is only going to need to take 12. There's going to be some games where we need to take him to take 18. There's going to be some games where we need him to take 10, right? But that's just the nature of how we play as a squad, is that we everybody gets involved, and that's what keeps opposing defenses on their heels because everybody else is involved in the game. As long as the Bulls continue to play that way, I think that they're going to have a lot of success in doing that. Is it time to have Josh Giddey over MJ? Now, I just said, I literally just said I wasn't fucking with you special people. Ethan, go in the corner. Go stand in the corner and think about what you just said. Go think about what you just said, bro. Off topic, silk pillowcase, hair reasons. Okay, all right. The NBA Cup gives them something to play for early instead of going through the motions, so definitely a fan. We got Ant, the big homie in the building, one of the OGs of the channel, says, bro, if we make the playoffs flat out, can get props on the stream. Us OGs are still waiting for that, bro. Props for, wait, I'm sorry. And I legitimately mean this. Props for what? Like, what are we, props for what? I give y'all all the love. What are you talking about? I came late. Who is Vegemite? Who is Vegemite? You don't know what Vegemite is? Button Rammer says, hey, Haize, happy game day. Amy late ins or outs today? Ayo? Ayo's in. Look at the title. I had no idea what you were trying to say at first. I had no idea what you were trying to say, but I got you. Switch to Tim Tam Slam. No, see, that's easy. Tim Tams ain't nothing but like that's just cookies. Like that's easy. We not doing nothing easy around here. Haize, I love to see you put those trolls in their place. I'm sorry, my brother. It's always a good time here. I missed it with work. I'm going to school. I've been listening to you. You are the GOAT. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I don't know if I'm the GOAT, but listen, I love my team. That's all it is, man. We have fun with this. I always wanted to be laid back and fun on live streams, and I feel like we created a really good environment with that. Even as an Australian, I'll say teaspoon of Vegemite is wild drip. I mean, listen, it was nothing but pure excitement and, like I said, ignorance. That's the only thing that led me to doing that. It was pure excitement and pure ignorance. That's it. If Giddy is consistent for 6, 7, 8 years, he would be in the Pippen conversation. I think you got to win though. Like statistically, okay, right? But like for example, Zach LaVine statistically is one of the best offensive Bulls that we've ever seen in Bulls history. But do you put him in the same conversation as even Joakim Noah? No. You know why? Because we didn't win. So we got to win. Now, if Giddy does what he's been doing and the Bulls are winning on top of that, it's going to be hard to take him out of any conversation as far as, but the Bulls got to win. The Bulls have to win. And make no mistake about it, though. If the Bulls do get to a place, we are far off from it as things stand right now. But if the Bulls get to a place of winning or even being in the NBA Finals with Josh Giddey out the helm as point guard, best believe people are going to be putting him in a lot of those conversations. A lot of people are going to be putting him in those conversations. I'm not saying that I'd be willing to do it, but we'll see. Honestly, man, I check out a lot of NBA content, but yours is the most entertaining and realest out of everyone, including CHGO. Listen, I'm just me. Like, I don't need to put any. I'm not even gonna put anybody else down. Like, I feel like there's a lane for every content creator, right? There's a lane for people who are just the most positive fans. There's a lane for people who are negative. There's a lane for people who are just big personalities but don't really know the game of basketball very well. There's lanes for people who are very stat driven and analytical. I try to do a little bit of everything because that's legitimately where I have fun and have the conversation at. And I think the thing for me that makes me be able to do this as frequently as what I do is the fact that I can take whatever angle I want with it. Like, there are going to be some days where I'm full fanboy meathead. There's going to be some days where I'm heavy analytical. There's going to be some days where I get into the stat bag, right? Like, there are going to be days with whatever, but I feel like it's always going to be genuine to how I feel at that given time. And it seems like people appreciate that. It feels like people are embracing that, and that's all I try to do. So, it is what it is. I don't wake up one day and be like, how can I put a positive spin on this? I don't wake up and be like, oh, I need to talk about it negatively. I just come in and talk about it from my genuine standpoints and feelings. Now, that does lead for things to change. Last year at the beginning of the season, when Josh Giddey was struggling, I was like, hey, listen, this boy's struggling, right? And I was like, I don't know about this right now because he's struggling. As he started playing better, it was like, all right, listen. And that's why I always say people who feel like you can't change your take just because it was your take before, you're stupid. Because you should, when you have new information, it's okay to have a different view and opinion as things change and grow. You don't want to be stagnant and stuck in a viewpoint just because it was something that you said before. As a person, I've never understood that. I've never understood that as a person. Why some people are like, well, I've dug into my take. I gotta saying it like updated. That's why like what we've seen over the last like 3-4 days with so many Bulls content creators, ain't got to name them, you guys know who they are, who were negative on Josh Giddey, and over the last like 3 days have come out and said, hey, listen, I was wrong. Josh Giddey is good. I was wrong when I said that we didn't get anything for Alex Caruso. Listen, cool, like good. That means that you looked objectively at what was going on and said, listen, my take was wrong. It was bad. It's time to update it. That's just the way that I look at it. Haize, you need an updated on your prescription, bro, on the glasses. I said we can get props on a live stream. And that's what I said. We can get props. What do you mean? Did I not say that? Now you got me double thinking what I said. What do you want props for? That's still what I asked. What do you want props for? I give y'all love all the time because y'all have been supporting me like crazy. The Kings really brought in Zach and DeMar and expected different results. They are the play-in Bulls out west. Absolutely. Kangaroo steak. I mean, deer steak is good, so I wouldn't be surprised if kangaroo. The thing is, though, and again, I've never had kangaroo, so I can't speak on it. But kangaroos generally seem a lot more muscular than deer. So, like, is the meat tough? Is the meat, is it, because listen, I like my steak medium rare. Like, so I can't be biting in. I can't be biting in. I'm getting old, man. My teeth are getting sensitive. I ain't got time for tough meat. Wow. Fuck, somebody's going to clip that. God damn it. Fuck. God damn it. Shit. That's going to live on the internet forever now. God damn it. Fuck it. Hey, see me to do anything? Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is crazy. That's crazy. That is wild. Yeah, YouTube was full of Josh Giddey's amazing videos now. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Pops! Pops! Oh my God. My brain keeps reading it as props. Pops. Oh my God. That's crazy. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I can get my pops on the channel. I'll see about that. I'll see about that. Haize be reading pops as props, bruh. That's that. Once he said that, I was like, "Hey, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy." Kangaroo meat be tough. It's just kangaroo meat can be tough. It's just really lean. Don't overcook it. Easy and delicious. All right, I see you. I see you. We got Forrest Phillips in the building. What's going on, Forrest? Glad to have you in the building. Giddey and Buzelis, the future. I mean, it's looking damn good, and the chemistry between those two is looking really damn good too to start off the season. That's for damn sure. Oh, wait a second. Did I just hold on? Did I just uncover something? Oh wow. Oh, OBS has stepped his game up a little bit. Okay, okay. I can ban some of you niggas from OBS now. I see how it's going. I am bummed. I have to work during the Bulls game and won't be able to watch it live with the best group of Bulls fans live on YouTube, covering IHSA 3A football tonight in Aurora. Hey, shout out to you that you get to cover that, bro. Like, not a lot of people get to do that, so that shout out to you. Real talk. Have you ever thought of trying to get Stacey King? I've had Stacey King on the show twice. I've had Stacey King on the show twice. So the best meat is elk. What? I don't think I've ever even known that people eat. I guess listen, you can't be too surprised at people find a way to eat any animal possible. So I guess I can get with that. Kangaroo lips are good. What the fuck y'all be eating out there, bruh? Y'all eating just the lips? That's crazy. I am bummed after work during the. Oh, I already read that one. I'm actually really excited to see Kobe back in the mix. I don't know what some people are talking about. I don't know either. Like, people are smoking dicks out there. Like, there's a lot of people that smoke dick. I don't understand what that's about. But hey, people just don't know basketball, and it's perfectly it's perfectly fine that some of these people don't know basketball. It's 100%. It's perfectly fine. It is what it is. No harm, no foul. Sydney, did you see the title of the video you clicked on? Ayo is playing tonight, Sydney. Ayo Dosunmu is playing tonight. Duck meat is really good. Okay, so now y'all just meat watching in the chat now? Is this what we doing? We bad? I can't say that either. I can't say that either. That's crazy. That is crazy. Haize, as your resident Aussie, I can hand on my heart say I have never heard on anyone eating kangaroo lips with the actual fuck. Hey, bro, that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Eating lips of an animal is just crazy to me because it's like, how do you prepare that? Like, how do you put that on your plate? And that's crazy. Like, eating any lips is just wild. I can't say any lips. Giggity. Haize, when I see you had Stacy on the show, I said, this nigga going Hollywood. I was happy for you, bro. You are the GOAT. We as the chat stamped that. Hey, that was a fun episode. I gotta get Stacy back on. Oh shit, had a family emergency all day and hopped on driving home. My bad. Oh no, you slow. You good, Sydney. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, man. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready just to shut things down. Now everybody's talking about meat in the comment section. I think it's time to go ahead and wrap that up, man, because y'all out here meat chatting at this point in time. Like, that's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day where meat is the subject in Chicago Bulls Central chat. That is crazy. So wow. All right, y'all. So thank you guys for tuning in, man, for another episode. Make sure you guys are following us at Bulls Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullscentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. And like I like to end everything on, hey, be safe out there. See red, and always go Bulls. I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes or so for the live call. Peace, y'all. Out here meat watching. It's
this
crazy.
Has been a presentation of the Break Media.